Jung wrote, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Most people are at least two people. There's the one who shows up to work, to family dinners, to group chats, the version that's easy to get along with and doesn't cause friction. And there's whoever is actually underneath that, who occasionally surfaces late at night, or after a few drinks, or in a diary nobody reads. The gap between those two isn't usually a lie. It's more like a slow accumulation of small adjustments. You learned early what got you approval and what got you trouble, and you adjusted. Everyone does. By adulthood, most people are fluent in a version of themselves that's been edited for an audience for so long they've half forgotten there was an earlier draft. Jung calling this a privilege is interesting because it implies most people don't get there. Not because it's impossible, but because it's costly. Becoming who you actually are tends to disappoint somebody. A family member who liked the old version of you better. A friend group built around a role you no longer want to play. Even your own sense of who you've always been, which has to be questioned a little and partly let go. This is part of why people sometimes describe a hard period, an illness, a divorce, a loss, as also being the moment they finally became themselves. Not because the suffering was good for them. More that it stripped away enough of the performance for something more honest to show through. You don't need a crisis for that, though a crisis does lower the cost considerably. The real question is whether you're willing to let people see the parts you've been editing out and find out if the life built around the edited version is the one you actually want. Share this with someone who's been performing the same role for a little too long, and follow Bright Futures for more practical wisdom.